Hey, sports fans, welcome to this week's edition of the Tahoe Sports Line. I'm joined this week with Bob and fill in for Craig, Drew Murin.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here.
Bob, how'd we do last week?
Craig, not here this week, but 8-2. You and I were 5-5, so I stayed consistently consistent.
Yeah. And Drew, how about our Facebook?
Hey, we had some great Facebook winners. Barbara Coons, 9-1. Robert Viking, 8-2. And Richard Gutierrez, 7-3. So some great statistics there.
Bob, you're the expert. You're the one at Sportsbook. You're the one that looks at the odds. Walk us through the games that you've picked this week and how they're handicapping.
Yeah, we got 4 games this week. It's win or go home. First game, Cincinnati Bengals go down to Houston. Banged up offense for the Texans. I think the favorite's wrong in this one. I like Andy Dalton. The Bengals defense, it'll be enough on the road. Steal a win down in Houston, the first ever playoff game.
Bob, I'm with you on this one. 3 points, not a lot of points to draw. The Bengals kind of backed into the playoffs by losing last week, but the Texans are kind of beat up. I'll take the Bengals and the 3 points.
Good and play. I like the Bengals. You know, they're the kind of the 80s team. They had their run in their 80s. They're due again.
Good helmets.
I'm saying Bengals. Plus, I like their helmets.
There you go.
It's a football team.
Oh! I thought we were...
Next game, we got Detroit Lions, probably the worst matchup they could have hoped for. Yeah. High scoring, Drew Brees, New Orleans Saints. This will be the blowout of the weeks. I got no problem laying 10.5 points with Drew Brees in that offense. Packers scored 45 with a backup quarterback on the Lions. Lions have no business in this game.
Yeah, I agree with you. Again, Bob, 10.5 points I think is a lot to lay in any NFL game, but I think the Saints are just team of destiny this year. I'll lay the 10.5 points.
I'd love to see where the Lions are after being in the toilet for so many years, so I like to see him come back, but I still love Drew Brees. He's kind of my man just because, not only because he has my name, because Mardi Gras, because of Bourbon Street, you know. I want to see all the chicks flashing. I want to see the beads fly, and I want to see them go this year.
You will after this blowout. Yeah. 2 games on Sunday. Atlanta Falcons going up to the big city, take on the all of a sudden red-hot Eli Manning and New York Giant defense. It'll be too much. Falcons only 4-4 on the road. This will not be win number 5. Giants will win this game. Lay the 3 points.
Yeah, it's not a lot of points on this game, and the Giants have kind of really gelled and come together, and that defensive line is pretty formidable.
Good time to play well.
So, yeah, I'll lay the 3 points. I'll take the Giants.
And I'm going to go against you guys on this one. I think the Falcons are on a roll. I don't see Eli really holding it together this week. You know, I think he might falter, and I think the Falcons might make it a 5-win streak.
Well, we'll see what happens there. In last game, Pittsburgh Steelers on the road, unusual for them in the playoffs, going into Denver, Mile High City, take on Tim Tebow. Steelers are laying 8 on the road. This is a tough game for me. I got to take the 8 points with the home dog. I think the Steelers will pull it out in the end, but for betting purposes, I'll take the +8 with the home dog.
Bob, this is the one game I'm going to go against you. 8 points. That's a pretty big spread for a team that usually plays people pretty close. They've had a rough couple of weeks, the Broncos have at least, but the Steelers are pretty beat up.
They are beat up.
I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to roll with the Broncos and take those 8 points.
And I agree. I mean, injuries play such a key in the NFL. I mean, 1 injury, 2 injuries will bring you down. Roethlisberger's trying to hold on to his ankle right now, so I hope he can pull it together. He's famous here in Tahoe for other reasons, so I'm going to go with the Steelers.
All right. Don't forget, contest is still alive this week, folks. Only 4 games. Could wind up with a tiebreaker situation, but good luck to everybody.
Yeah, please tune into our Facebook contest. It's on our website, facebook.com. And that's going to do it for this week's edition of Tahoe Sports Line. We'll see you next week.